Всім привіт, друзі! Вітаю вас на моєму каналі, і це нове проходження нової гри Kingdom Come Deliverance2. Давайте розпочинати наше проходження. Не забудьте поставити вподобайку, підписатись на канал, хто не підписався. А ми погнали!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Так, початок вражає. І мені вже не терпиться це пограти. Зараз пройде загрузка і тоді я до вас повернусь. Що, друзі, спробуємо трошечки пограти. Так, сюди швидко, давай. Нагору. Так, прицілитись. Постріл. Не влучили. Чуть-чуть нижче. Ось так. Так, є, -1. А ну тебе. Влучили. Давай тебе. Ова. В голову. Ось так. Чуть нижче треба цілитись. І ще один. Ось так.
Got him! Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it.
Ай, не встиг.
You're not up to it.
Допоможіть захистити браму на подвір'ї. Йдемо. Тут. Тут. На, -1. Воу. Це був постріл. На. Воу. Вони згоріли там. Витягає меч і йде за мною. Як витягнути меч? У мене вже меч. Добре, це... Так, на одиничку меч, на двійку арбалет. Я ніколи не грав в такі ігри, того це буде вперше. Так, атакувати, скиньте драбину. А як її скинути? О, є. Давай, туди. Ух ти. Ух ти, сволоч. Не дали нам спробувати побитись. Навіть толком і не зрозумів, як то. Вже поранений. О. Мене влучили. Не чіпай її.
Audentes Fortuna. Fucking
Audentes Fortuna.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Ну, графіка дуже гарна. Дуже класно все зроблено. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Яка природа. Кількома тижнями раніше. Ага, це напевно ми будемо йти до тої битви. Проходити до неї. Раз воно показує кількома тижнями раніше. Audentes Fortuna Iuat.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't
Це
know
пан
Latin?
Індро.
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Краса.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
А де його кінь? А де їхній кінь? Так, погодитись. Добре,
There's
давайте
no talking to you
погодимось.
today. Never mind then. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day, so I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
І довго ми так маємо скакати? Все, прискакали. Зараз тут щось буде.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surrender! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I won't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter
Пан
for Sir
Ян
Otto von
Птачек.
Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Так, а тут треба вибирати, так? Яким буде стиль вашої гри? Вояк, радник, дозорний. Вояк любить відчувати вагу зброї в руках і носить міцний обладунок, крім того, має запальний характер. Радник воліє вирішувати проблеми за допомогою знань, добре підвішеного язика і доброго слова. Дозорний любить ховатися в тінях і вирішувати свої справи тихо, непомітно і не потрапляючи нікому на очі. Давайте радник. Я панський радник і посланець.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Вау, переконання. Це наступна сторінка. В багатьох ситуаціях ви можете пробувати домовитися з іншими людьми, якщо це можливо. Ви побачите у діалогах відповідні варіанти, але майте на увазі, що ви можете і не переконати співрозмовника. Окей. Обирайте мудро. Обравши красномовство для вирішення складних ситуацій, ви покладатиметеся на дипломатію. У цьому допоможе шляхетний вигляд. Люди більш схильні вірити гарно вбраному пану, аніж смердючому волоцюзі. Або ж ви можете спробувати запевнити співрозмовника у вашому лицарстві, показавши бойову звитягу і силу. Так, нас послали, аби запропонувати союз. Ми що, схожі на розбійників? Ми вправні воїни і зможемо допомогти вам із розбійниками. Давайте ми що, схожі на розбійників?
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery, a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Отримано репутацію. Що далі?
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down
Щось
those
у нього
bandits.
посмішка якась така
Thomas.
підла.
Captain Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Щось він підло сміється.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Well, since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. I mean, the pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Ставок дійсно гарний.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Дізнайтеся, що птачик планує робити. Йдемо до пана птачика.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Угамуйте рябка.
Heel! What's all the fuss about,
Well
Mutt?
done, Henry.
Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well then, Henry.
Так, а це що? Це щоденник. Дізнайтеся, що птачик планує робити. Знайдіть для рябка якоїсь їжі та нагодуйте його. Тут нічого нема. Яблуко. Ой. Не та буква. Забрали. Може в тебе є чим нагодувати мого пса?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Нас нагодують у тросках.
Come on, Oath. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste.
Втрачена
Wouldn't you swap
репутацію.
it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring.
Не
I
повірив
lost
нам.
it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Що він сказав? На перстки.
Come on,
Це в
Conrad.
тебе?
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Ну давай я
Why not?
зіграю.
Big-
Не хочеш зіграти у кості на перстень.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Wanna bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Давай. Так, навчання, напевно, що пропустимо. Одинички і п'ятірки, наскільки я пам'ятаю.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Що тут у нас? Як їх відмітити? Є одинички. Утримати. Нажав. П'ятірки. Якщо ось так, ні, нічого не буде. Записати очки та спасувати. Ось так. Є.
Remind me not to play with you next time. That's enough for
Як
me.
тобі так
Not
везе,
done.
ти? Що тут? На цей раз у нас тут є п'ятірка, є одиничка. Більше ми нічого не можемо, воно нам нічого не дає. 150 очок. Окей.
Courage.
В тебе тільки п'ятірка. Ну, гімнюк.
Oh, that's as far as I go.
Тобі везе. Є п'ятірка. А якщо двійки виберемо, воно нічого нам не дає. Ну окей, давайте збережемо.
Are you being cautious?
Чого він знов кидає? Він туди кидав 2 рази. Знов кидає. Зараз виграє. 400. Не, вже 1200 і знов кидає. 1000. Йдете в
My
дупу.
lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Давай ще раз.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Що це буде? 250. Окей, нехай буде. Ну ти, чоловіче, даєш. Давай, невдача. Знов 2 одинички.
My God! Oh, come
Ха,
on!
не повезло цей раз. Бачу 3 одинички. 1, 2, 3. Є. Цей раз повезе.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
3 п'ятірки. Так, що тут? 2 одинички, 2 п'ятірки. Ще 300. Все, мені достатньо.
Mother of
Нарешті.
your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Нічого, що я вже який раз вже граю з ним.
Come on, Conrad.
Вертаємося до цього,
Few dice.
що варить тут борщ.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Вівсянка. Ось твій перстень.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
It's all one little game. One little game.
Погодуйте вашого пса. Щоб погодувати рябка, подивіться на нього, натисніть L-Alt, а потім виберіть, чим погодувати, так? Де ти, друже?
This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky?
L-Alt.
Must have a tavern there. Fellow.
Куда? Не тікай, ну куди ти
Give
йдеш?
over, Tankard. There'll be
Стій.
time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
І один.
I have for you.
Копчена ковбаска, тримай. Ти будеш прямо тут її їсти. Ну ти довольний. Йдемо до нашого пана.
Henry,
Індро. Пан
Henry.
птачик.
Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Я з ним упорався.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Спорядіться, натисніть H, щоб відкрити інвентар та спорядитись. H. Нажали. Так, тут 4 сторінки. Окей. Тренувальний. Обладунки. А, це вибрати не можеш, окей. Хай буде. Навіть гроші якісь є, 1403. Ну окей, вроді би спорядились. То що, твій меч готовий?
Should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Та ще вроді би взяв учбовий меч. Тренувальний меч, ну. Які обладунки, я не розумію, що він хоче. Це вроді би все одягнули. По обладунках. Ну, що далі? Б'ємось.
Start with the swordplay.
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Давай, спробуй. О, тихо.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Натисніть. А.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Is that the best you can do?
Got you panting, eh?
Enough!
Послідовність була.
Yeah. But you're pretty weak.
Захекався.
While you're attacking, you still
Давай
have to
тепер
take
будемо
care you have strength left to defend.
блокувати
Now save
удари.
the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Good.
Ну, ти будеш битися.
Good. Good.
Ah, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Досконалий
Perfect block, eh?
блок.
You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. Not like that. You mustn't block so soon.
Ей!
Not like that. You have to wait with your block until after I start my strike. That's not the way. You already showed me how.
Ну. Є.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Досконалий блок.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a
Контратакувати,
perfect
та?
block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Готуйся.
Good, Henry.
І.
Strike back after the block.
Ну що є? А бити не хочеш?
Nice. Not like that. You have to wait with your block until after I
Ай.
start my strike. Strike back
No.
after the block.
Ой,
Well,
з'їв по носі.
you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Good riposte.
Round that nicely, Henry.
Too slow. Nice.
Ще раз.
Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. I see
Alright.
it. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
На більше давай.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200.
200.
Off to a good start.
Ти що? Чудік ти.
That one hit the spot.
Ну, а чого він не обороняється?
Put up a fight at least.
Є. Давай віддихаємось.
Go for it! Nice block.
А
That one
пішов
hit the
ти.
spot.
Дай віддихатись.
Weren't expecting
Ай.
that, were you?
Стоп. Стоп, 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 стоп. Дай віддихатись.
You haven't got a hope.
Назад, назад, назад. Тут нема ніякого ні здоров'я, ні нічого.
Weren't
Ай!
expecting that, were you?
Ти на що це робиш, ти? Hello back.
Nice technique. Did you see that? One more like that, he'll be on his back.
Получив. Як задовго ще з тобою? Як задовго ще з тобою гратися? Та ти вже ледве дихаєш теж. Давай назад. Тихо, 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 тихо.
Fuck me.
Ай. 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 Це було боляче.
You won, but I held my own.
Don't you think you should
I yield. Enough.
Все? Зіграв?
See, you're unstoppable.
Б'єшся, мов
One
лев.
back, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Йдемо, поїмо.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
В Ротаї я теж переміг.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Так, а тут що вибрати? Довелося витягати тебе з корчми. Давай, сила.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me,
Новий
maybe
рівень, сила
you wouldn't have started
16.
screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Так, тут що? Виживання. Давайте
Mutt
рябка.
caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Шановний
Sir
шляхтич.
Hans told us that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Меч – це найкраща зброя.
Sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know,
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm? Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Що, ми підемо купатись? Ставок.
Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Таки підемо купатися.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me.
Присісти.
Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Ти зупинишся чи не зупинишся?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Що воно там робить?
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way. Right in our path. Damn it. Throw
Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? Alright. What was that?
It worked.
What is this racket here?
Де вони співають?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Ага, вони тут.
Ona je u muzyky, śmieje se na kasniki, klient wyjął jedzi, Pana sama sedzi, Alleluja do mnie, Alleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Отак. Не треба було йти купатись.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Втечуть чи не втечуть?
When did you learn to swim? Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
О, влучили стрілов.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
You've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait. Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Просто стоять і дивляться. Що ж, друзі, дякую вам всім, хто дивився дане відео. Не забувайте підписуватись на канал, ставити вподобайки, якщо вам дана гра подобається. Пишіть коментарі, пишіть свої враження про гру. А ми вже зустрінемось в наступній серії. Всім дякую, хто дивився, і до зустрічі у наступних серіях. Всім па-па!